What do music grades define musicianship? With me is a special guest, Mr. Daniel Chern. He's a local representative, Trinity College London. And most of you, like me, we know what Trinity College London has been offering worldwide, developing musical arts in so many lives across the globe. And I'm going to invite him. Daniel, let's dive straight into our program. Many people may not have an idea what Trinity College is. And a lot of people, they parents, they enroll their children for Trinity exams, but they definitely have no knowledge and idea what Trinity College is all about and the program. Can you briefly tell us basic information about Trinity Music Program?
Trinity is an exam board. Um, they handle music exams, drama, language exams, and these exams are provided worldwide. So if you have not heard about Trinity, they are actually one of the oldest, if not the already the oldest music exam board, having provided communication performance assessments around the world since 1877. That's
Wow.
much older than my grandfather.
Wow.
And in the UK, Trinity is a registered charity. That means they actually give away a lot of their profits to designated organizations as a form
Wow.
of charity. Right now, Trinity has an international network in over 60 or maybe even more countries. The communicative and performance skills are life enhancing, no bounds, and should be within reach of all of us. And
Wow.
the other thing which Trinity states is that we actually exist to promote and foster the best possible communicative and performance skills through assessment, content, and training, which is innovative, personal, and authentic. I think right now the very important word is personal.
Wow, absolutely, absolutely. With that brief background about Trinity, as one who also followed and still follows Trinity College, I am an advocate for Trinity College for many years now. Um, I've done grades, and this is why I thought maybe I should bring this topic in so that we discuss and see the way out. Now, I want talking about grades and talking about exams, what really is the place of music exams in the overall student musical development?
Okay, many people get very stressed when they hear the word exams. um, but if you look at it objectively, um, a music exam should just be a yardstick to measure a student's progress in their
Mm,
musical learning journey.
mm.
And but it is important that this yardstick must conform to a recognized international standard.
So basically, like you're saying, it's a ruler, it's a benchmark. It's a benchmark to assess, to see the
Yes,
progress.
yes. You just want to measure whether you have done to the level which you want.
Now, there are children who just don't really like exams. They really, really don't like exams, and for them, it's very stressful. It's very stressful, and for that, I mean, I've heard a lot of people saying I lost interest because my teacher just wanted me to be doing exams, and I was scared of doing exams. And there are these children who have these views, and they just want to learn how to play a musical instrument. What are your views with regards to this uh, aspect?
All right. We encounter this question a lot,
Mm,
all the time. In fact, um, one of the reasons why students don't like exams, actually, students don't like any exams. They just don't like to be put under a microscope and having people tell you you're wrong here, you're wrong there. But there is actually no yes or no answer to this question. It all depends on what you want to achieve when you go on this musical journey.
Mm,
And every journey has a milestone. There is some way where you want to know how far you have gone on this journey, and it's just like a kid in your car at the backseat of your car. Are we there yet? You know, um, Trinity provides the milestones for you to check how far you have actually traveled on this musical journey. There is a place for music exams, but
mm.
it is an end, or rather, it is a way to achieve an end. It should not be an end to itself. Um, you can't put the cart in front of the horse, right? Like I said, it is a music exam is there just to make sure that you have done your work, you measure up, you are at this
You know
level.
where you are. You know
That's
where you
all.
are.
That's all to it.
Now, the program, and talking about limiting children to the three pieces that are required for the exam. Um, the program, the Trinity program, and other examining bodies program, it requires students only to do three pieces and specific scales, and which is basically selected by either the student or the teacher. And that most teachers, they tend to focus much on getting these children to do these pieces so that they can do the exams. And for me, I look at it as there's some sort of some risks to that, because what happens is this: the teacher and the child, they just now tend to focus on these three pieces. What? And yet, when I look at Trinity College, it has a comprehensive program, a wider program, which sometimes teachers tend to ignore: improvisation, composition, all these things, which they tend, and they just focus on those three pieces. What are the risks of this practice? And how can teachers best utilize Trinity Trinity College comprehensive program to develop the whole musicianship without focusing too much on just the grades? I'm focusing much on grades. What is your take on this?
Okay. Normally, I wouldn't put a blame or point a finger at anybody.
Mm,
But time definitely now is a constraint for many school going children.
mm,
The problem becomes very big when a teacher decides that an exam is more important than anything else.
mm, mm.
Getting a grade is more important than anything else. And once you place the emphasis um, on a wrong target, then I think um, that's where it happens. For an exam like Trinity, we provide a way out. The repertoire in the Trinity syllabus is
Yeah.
so wide. Say, for example, just a piano syllabus. For every grade, right? They have got music from different eras, different genres, right? Even right now, I think a lot of our repertoire actually includes things like even movie themes. So
Mm,
you actually have movie music in music exams. Getting ourselves up to date and providing a wider choice,
yes.
then you can actually explore before you actually decide, all right, this is the three pieces I want to play for the exam. You can play the rest of the book, explore and see, oh, grade 7, we have got Lord of the Rings, um, music from this kind of era, which may interest a student more, right?
Mm,
And
mm.
come on, the book has got so many songs, so many pieces of music.
So
Why
it's
limit
about the
yourself
teacher.
to
It's about
three?
the teacher exploring, and I think it's about. I mean, indeed, it's true. I mean, teachers out there, let's utilize this wonderful program that Trinity brings by not limiting children to the three pieces. Trinity does not limit children to three pieces. Let's have a look and listen to this video. What really Trinity College offers. And so that children and parents as well as teachers can have a wonderful, wonderful perspective about this wonderful program. The whole idea here is grades should not be the main focus. The main focus should be bringing out the best out of the child by using this program effectively. Let's take a very short break. Listen to this.
Everyone is different. Everyone has different aspirations. Everyone has their own talent. Everyone works at their own pace. Progress looks different for everyone, and we know that you spend your time carefully choosing the pieces to play, the skills to teach, the approach to take for each and every one of your pupils. We know that you innovate, think creatively, encourage, toil, care. So the exams you use should do the same. Trinity's 2021 piano syllabus is designed to showcase your pupils at their very best. More repertoire than ever before. Including new compositions from young composers all over the world. And if you enjoyed the repertoire from our previous syllabus, you can also keep playing that too. Because for the first time ever, you can keep playing a selection of the pieces from the 2018 syllabus in your exam. Your pupils can perform the exam that will allow them to shine. Your performance, your choice.
Indeed, your performance, your choice. Friends, we are talking about a crucial topic. If you are joining us, we're talking about focusing on grades while overlooking the pupil's potential and using the program that Trinity offers to bring out the best. And teachers want to rush children because they want them to just get the grades. Trinity does not necessarily focus much on grades. They focus on bringing the best out of the children. And so they bring this exclusive program to the teachers. I'm sure many of us have endured a school assembly with a grade 8 pianist who can barely play the national anthem in time. On the other hand, wouldn't you be proud of your child in grade 3, grade 2, playing Happy Birthday to You? Oh, definitely. I will be very proud. What are your views on the teachers or parents who like skipping their children because they want them to finish their grade 8? Well, I know of some children in my experience who have never done any grade, and their teacher just decided to start them on grade 5, and the child has never done any grade. What are the dangers with this aspect? Because it really pains me when you hear, oh, the child is doing great, and what they do is simply repeating the same song, and then end up doing the exam, and then they call themselves grade 6. They've never done grade 2, they've never done grade 3, they've never done grade 1, they've never done this. What are the dangers to this practice?
Okay, the officially Trinity does not limit a student's speed of progress from grade to grade, so you can actually skip grades. Trinity also has no theory requirements for their graded practical exams, right? But
Mm,
the following, what I'm going to say to answer your question, this is my personal opinion. Every student is different. and will progress at different speeds.
Mm.
There's no harm in learning faster or learning slower.
Mm.
However, musical skills and techniques are very often progressive and
Yeah.
accumulative, meaning it gets more and more difficult and complicated. And as the grades progress, you will need to build on what you have previously learned, which
Mm.
means something like, say, for example, you can't do algebra. You can't learn algebra without learning how to add, subtract, divide, multiply, you know. And further down the line, you can't do statistics in the university if you can't do algebra. So
Mm.
it,
That's
it
true.
actually builds. It actually builds step by step. And if you miss something, it is almost like asking a parent to send a child to the university without going through primary and secondary school. You know, um, it's well, there are geniuses who can do that, but then more often than not, it is very stressful and
Mm.
it defeats the
Mm.
purpose. When a learner is pushed through too fast into the higher levels of music, you must always remember that music is also an emotional subject. It can be
Mm.
happy, it can be sad, exciting, it can express love, it can express anger, frustration, and sometimes it can be disturbing. Can a very young child play music that needs to understand or express some of these complicated emotions without actually having experienced it? Um, Skipping of a lot of grades will make this even harder.
Mm.
Classical music genres also often need some historical or academic knowledge of the music to be performed
True.
authentically, right? So skipping a lot of grades will also mean skipping out on many essential building blocks in this learning process. So
That's
my take on this is not advisable.
It's not advisable to skip grades. If you are a teacher working with a child, please take note. Trinity does not advocate and promote, encourage teachers to skip children. So it's not about grades, it's about bringing out the best out of the child. Imagine skipping your child from primary to university.
Trinity is very student-centred. It's the examination board that really cares very much about the growth of the musician.
When we think of an exam, the first thing that comes to mind is, let's do a Trinity exam.
It's definitely the best exam board there is. It's much more fun to teach.
They're forward-looking as a board, very modern in their outlook, and of course students like that.
The syllabus is very fresh. The newer composers that are bringing in a lot of new material makes the whole thing so much more exciting.
There are many choices, both for the teachers and for the students. And you can really work towards the strength of the individual student.
The voice syllabus, for instance, has hundreds of songs to choose from every genre.
I think that Trinity is really good because you don't have to do specific songs, you get to choose.
I think of Trinity as the exam board with a smile because we greet the candidates by name and that immediately relaxes them and they feel it's their own special moment.
The examiners are really nice. They have a nice smile every time, they don't pressure you, they don't have a stern face.
They enjoyed the experience. They find the examiners friendly. They come out with a smile on their face. It's a very positive experience for them.
They give you constructive criticism, which will tell you your areas of weakness and how you can improve over them, and it's actually very helpful.
Trinity does take you on a journey, especially exams. They help you show progression, they help you show that you are improving and you're going somewhere.
I would recommend the Trinity exams to my friends because not only is it recognized by the world and it helps you in future, but it teaches you many life skills.
They help you open up your mind
and also builds up confidence.
Parents are always very, very happy that their kids are working towards something.
It is recognized and it is treated with respect all over the world.
They really, really appreciate the fact that these exams matter and they count, and there is a standard which is a worldwide standard.
I enjoy doing Trinity exams because it's not like an old-fashioned, a normal exam. It's different, it's more dynamic. That's an exam where you can bring your personality into it, and I think that's very important.
We've really learned a lot from your sharing, Daniel, and I must say thank you very much for finding time to come and share this experience and knowledge with the community. I'm very much sure that it will go a long way. It will help one person out there. And I just want you, do you have any last words for the teachers and parents as well as the students? What are your last words to the teachers, parents, and the students out there?
All right. I think there is really no right or wrong answer where a child's education is concerned, whether it's music or whether it's school or anything else. But it is imperative that the lines of communication between the three parties who are the key stakeholders in this journey, right? The parents, the teachers, the students, the lines of communication must be open at all times. A parent pays the fees and he wants results. He can't be wrong. He is right. A teacher carries out the duties according to the parent's wishes. He's not wrong, but he's not fully right as well, because a teacher has another responsibility, that is to advise and to recommend the best strategy to get the job done. And you must remember that everything you do must be in the student's best interest. And for the student, nothing comes free in this world. You like the music, then you have to put in the effort to acquire the skills to make the music you want. And to sum it all, it has to be enjoyable. If you come to a point where you no longer enjoy it, you have missed the point.
Wow.
Totally missed the point. But if you enjoy making your music, you're on the right track.
Wow. Wow. If you come to the point where you no longer enjoy music, you need to think twice. What is the problem? And then revise and go back to the point where you made a mistake. To the teachers, you're responsible to advise the parents. You're responsible to assess the readiness of your students. Are they ready for the exams or not? Have they understood the concept? Have you explored all the lovely comprehensive syllabus program stage by stage without having a time factor attached to the development of the child? What we want is to bring out the best. It's not about the papers, it's not about the grades, it's about children knowing what real musicianship is all about. Daniel, it was a pleasure hosting you, and
The
I'm
pleasure is all mine.
looking forward
Pleasure is all mine.
to
I hope it has helped somebody.
indeed.